Good evening, everyone, and welcome out to Speed Racing Network, where we present Tank Racing's Fireworks and Flips Demolition Derby. Hello, my name is Sean Griffith. I am here with Greg Olenik. Greg, how's it going tonight, buddy?
It's pretty good. It's July 4th weekend. Everybody's going to be having fun this weekend, and we're going to have some fun tonight with the Tank Racing boys. Sean, I'm excited, man, and I've missed you. Seems like forever.
It has been way too long since we've seen each other and actually been on a broadcast here together. It's been a few weeks, but now we're getting kind of geared up for next season, and this is kind of something that Tank Racing has done the last couple of seasons, where a couple of weeks before they decided to do a demolition derby, just let people get their stress out, have some fun. And I think it's really funny, Greg, that out in the iRacing chats, you always hear people say, you know what, I want to find a really clean driving league. And tonight, that is not what we're doing.
Yeah, we are doing the exact opposite. From what I hear, it's whoever can make it to 50 laps first with their car still working. That's going to be our winner tonight, so it's going to be a hell of a show. And yeah, you're exactly right. People always want to run in clean lobbies, and this is exactly the opposite tonight, and I'm excited to be a part of it. I've actually never been a part of one of these demolition derbies, so I had to ask you beforehand what's exactly going to take place, and it sounds like a doozy.
Oh, it is a lot of fun. The last time we had this, I think it was myself and Corey Knight, and we were laughing so hard throughout the entire thing. It was absolutely a blast. So we've got 50 laps tonight. That we've turned the damage model completely off, so no damage. However, that doesn't mean you're not going to be flipping through the air.
Yeah, we should see quite a bit of that tonight. You're going to see some people maybe go into the stands, into the pits. We'll see them all over this track, and it's going to be a lot of fun for everybody joining us tonight. And like you said, it's just a really good opportunity for everybody to kind of get back together 2 weeks before the season starts, and all the new guys to kind of get their name out there too and meet some people.
Yeah, and speaking of the new season, we're beginning on July the 14th with our Truck Series, Wednesday, July the 14th. Then we have the Xfinity Series the very next night, that Thursday the 15th, and then we have the Cup Series that Sunday. And Greg, it is going to be epic this season. We have already got two completely full leagues. Both the Truck and the Xfinity Series are full completely and totally. Lots of new teams going on, lots of new drivers, and then the Cup Series is pretty close to full also. It is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm super excited to get Season 2 underway. Season 1 didn't go necessarily the way I wanted it, but I just love racing with these guys so much. And, it's great to see everybody grow and get so much better from beginning to end of season. And I think we're going to see that even more come Season 2. And, it's also watching this broadcast grow and our fan base grow as well. And it's just going to be a lot of opportunities for that coming up here.
Oh yeah, we're going to have all sorts of great times, but we've made a few changes. So we've listened to our drivers. Our drivers have wanted a couple different things, and so we're going to kind of help them out here a little bit. First and foremost, they wanted to be sure that every single race payout was guaranteed money, and so we have set that up where we will pay out the top 5 every single week, no matter how many drivers are in the league or how many drivers are in the race. And so that way they know exactly how much money is out there for them.
Yeah, being one of the drivers in the league, I love hearing that and seeing that on the screen. Guaranteed payouts, that's what you want to see. So, and that's not to say that we're going to pay out more spots from what I understand. Just knowing that if you finish top 5, you're coming away with some money is going to be a great detriment to this league, and I think it's really going to bring out the talent from all these guys running with us.
The next thing is involved with payouts also, and that is our season-long payouts. A lot of people were kind of upset that we only paid out the top 5, so we're going to expand that thing out, and we're going to pay out the top 8 this season, Greg.
Yeah, we did a Tier 2 championship as well. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing that again this season
Absolutely.
or not, but so there's plenty of opportunities on the season payout end as well, and to just expand that to 3 more spots going to 8th place, so if you don't make that final cut, you still have something to race for in that final race is going to be awesome, and I love seeing that as well.
Yeah, number 3 on the list there is Playoff Lucky Dog, and so basically what happens is this. If you are not in the playoffs already, we're going to get to week 14, and in week 14, whoever the highest finisher is on the track that is not already in the playoffs, they're in the playoffs all of a sudden. And so that way, it's kind of a second chance. It's kind of that opportunity for you to get in. It's an opportunity for one of those drivers that maybe wasn't able to race the entire season to get in. So we just want to be sure everybody has a good chance to walk out there with the prize money.
And I love that one, just being the guy that was on the outside looking in, heading into Richmond this last season, and really trying to go off a fuel strategy, trying to make a Hail Mary run to that playoffs. I love seeing that because that would have given me an opportunity to get into the playoffs, and who knows what would have happened after that. But that wasn't the case last season, but it is here in season 2, and it's just adding an extra flair to what we're going to see coming up to the end of those the regular season there.
Yeah, and we've expanded the iRacing limits, or the iRating limits for each of the leagues, so that way more drivers can get into there, and more drivers can kind of move around a little bit if they want to. And then finally, fewer fast repairs. So we talked a little bit earlier that a lot of people really want cleaner racing. Well, now you don't have a choice, because the Truck Series will have 1 fast repair instead of 2. Xfinity will have no fast repairs, and the Cup Series will once again have no fast repairs. So you're going to have to stay clean out there on the track, otherwise you are out.
Yeah, typically you would think, maybe these guys would want fast repairs just to give them that extra, wild card in case something does happen. But, I'm one of the guys that wanted this rule to be fewer fast repairs, none to be exact, because that is going to promote more care and respect ultimately out there on the track, and you're going to really take care of your car, and the other guy next to you is going to do the best to take care of his as well, because in iRacing there's not much threshold to being on the track and off the track. If your car feels like it got a good hit, you're going to be done for the night. So I love seeing that out there. I think it's going to really promote cleaner racing, surprisingly.
Oh, absolutely. Now, Tank Racing is the one that's kind of putting this on here tonight, and they just wanted to be sure to take a little bit of time and thank their sponsors for this season. And we certainly appreciate Tank Racing and all their sponsors also. They've been a big part of our leagues for the past couple of seasons. And so those sponsors are there on your screen right now, and that is Healthcare Billing Incorporated, as well as LiftWorks, Star Tool and Die Works Incorporated, Teespring, and the Butcher Box. And so a couple of these I've heard of, and I know Teespring is a great website where you can get logoed merchandise of your logo and put them up for sale online. So that's a lot of fun with that. And Butcher Box, man, if you want some good steaks, and we've got some steak seasoning companies that are good friends of ours as well, but if you want some good steaks, the Butcher Box, you can go online and have a Butcher Box subscription, and they will send you some incredible meats, and you can have that steak along with whatever seasonings you choose.
Yeah, it's so cool seeing all the sponsors come on board to each team and the series as well within Speed Racing Network. That just really means that we're doing a good job here, putting on a good show, and that people want to be a part of this. So if you guys see anything here that would interest you, please take the time just to even give them a view on their website. Go check them out. You might find something that you really like. So I love it, Sean.
Yeah, and one of the things that I really wanted to do tonight is introduce everybody to Tank Racing, and they do have 3 teams in these leagues. So they have one in the Truck, one in the Xfinity, and one in the Cup. And here is the Truck Series team for Tank Racing, and we are super excited about this because they have got some great drivers here. So Jacob Zala, brand new driver to our league, so I haven't seen a bunch of him yet, but I hear that he is very good. Josh Mueller, we saw him last season. Bruce Amston, we saw him a little bit last season. Walt Lipicki was there last season, and Jeremy Duncan coming back for Tank Racing this season as well. So 4 veterans, and then Jacob Zala, who is a veteran on iRacing from my understanding, but just new to Speed Racing Network.
Yeah, those 4 guys are going to really help him settle in here. We'll see what he's got coming up in, just 10 days here at Daytona, and I'm sure this team is already getting to work and getting that meshing together to really pull out a good finish here this season.
Definitely. Now let's move on to the Xfinity Series, where again, a lot of good drivers here, and some of these drivers are new to the team, new to the series, but for the most part, you kind of got the old guard coming back here. So Vincent Cortez moving up. He was in the Truck Series. Now he's moving up into the Xfinity Series. Adrian Schumacher, we have not seen him in Speed Racing Network before, so he's a new one. But then you have the old guard. You got Mike Lepicki, Devin Zimmerman, and Derek De Silva all returning for Tank Racing this season.
Yeah, Tank Racing had a good, strong team last season, and it seems like they're bringing them back again this season, and we are excited to see what they put out there. Vincent Cortez had a really good run in trucks last season, so I expect the same here in the B cars. A little bit different than the trucks, but nonetheless, he's a great racer here on iRacing, and excited to see what Schumacher's got. We all know that's a big racing name, so we're going to see if he can live up to it in that 82 car.
Man, wouldn't that be something epic? So let's move on to the Cup Series. And again, the Cup Series, a little bit different here. So they had a couple of drivers in the Cup Series, but not a full team, not a full roster last season. But this season, they've got a full roster. So Joshua Balliet in the 7, Reese Schaefer is a brand new driver. Emerson Ardon moving up from the Xfinity into the Cup. Seth Berger and Max Service both were in the Cup Series last season. So it is good to see that entire team up here and ready to go. It is going to be an epic season for these guys.
Yeah, Balliet, Berger, Service all had really strong finishes to the Cup season at the end last year. Not sure about Schaefer. He seems to be a new guy on the block, but nonetheless, I expect to see him up there. And Emerson Ardon, he made the playoffs in the Xfinity Series last year, so he can definitely get up there and make some noise as well here in the Cup Series.
Well, I'm looking out there, and my understanding was that the green flag was going to be at 9 o'clock. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. It looks like they've got 10 minutes of qualifying going on here. So looks like we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to have to expand this out just a little bit, Greg, and I know between you and I, we can do that.
I have an idea, and I got a text from a certain somebody. A little Dean Brummett might want to come up and help us fill this time. I told him to hop in one of the voice channels in MSM, and you would bring him up. He's asked Sean Griffith to bring him up and help commentate tonight. So if you want to do that, by all means, he's texting me.
Yeah, let's bring him up here. Hey, COVID Crusader himself, Dean Brummett. How's it going, brother?
Oh, it's going good, buddy. I think we need a water truck down here, though. I don't know how to tell you this, but this old Lanier Speedway has taken a heck of a lot of rubber right now, buddy.
Yes, I can see I can see that rubber out there on the dirt, so making it a little bit interesting. But while this qualifying is going on, we got a ton of drivers that are showing up here at the last second.
Yeah, man, that's fun part about it. You go through and you start telling everybody, hey, nobody's going to get feelings hurt and the damage is off. It's kind of crazy what type of characters you'll wind up finding out here.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised we're seeing people turn clean laps right now. I'm surprised that we're not getting some wrecking going on at the moment.
Well, I just looped it over in 4, so you had to jinx me, but yeah, man, I mean this is yeah. I'm something that looks to be out here. It's out here all right. It's just in left field. Yeah, man. I mean, this is awesome tonight. First time kind of getting together since the end of the last season, and getting to see everybody tonight. Coming out and having a good time, man. These cars are a little different than what most of us are used to, and like I said, with a roughed up rubber track. Oh man, I just blew my lap thanks to the push truck. What a guy! But with this roughed up rubber track, man, I mean it's gonna be crazy to see who's gonna wind up coming out of this thing. So it'll be interesting to watch. So man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely ready. Been doing some work here in the off season, and got us some sponsors. Can't wait to go through and get those announced here in the next week or so when we finalize our paint scheme and everything of the sorts.
Man, that is awesome. Congratulations on those sponsors. And I mean, we're just taking a look at some of these cars just flipping everywhere on the track. I have a feeling that if this was one of those drinking games where you take a shot every time there's a caution, well, there's no cautions tonight, so that's a good thing. But every time there's a car flipped over, if you take a shot, you're not going to make it through the night.
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead, Greg.
I was just going to say, yeah, especially if the caution laps don't count, we would be here all night.
Oh, for sure. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I don't see any reason why not to turn it into a drinking game. But that's just me. But you better be. You better be. I mean, that I feel like that's going to be the only way half of us can get through this night. But Greg, Sean, good seeing you guys again, and look forward to a nice, healthy, long season here with SRN coming up, man.
Good seeing you, buddy. You take it easy tonight, all right?
Hey, thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, we'll see if we can check back in with Mr. Brummett later on a little bit in the race, see if he's still not too dizzy from rolling over into the Lanier Speedway guardrail too much.
Yeah, well, he was talking about something, about a drinking game, that sort of thing. That kind of leads us perfectly into our sponsor for the Rec Replay this season is Beer Street Journal. And so if you've never heard of the Beer Street Journal, basically it's a great publication. It talks about the best beers that are out there. So, of course, please drink responsibly. But check out the Beer Street Journal. You'll find all sorts of beers that you've never heard of, but you might want to get your hands on because it's good stuff. So definitely check them out as well.
This is too funny watching right now, but what a perfect segue brought to us by the one and only Dean Brummett. Yeah, he told me about how his offseason is going. He's very excited about the 3 sponsors he's got on board that machine this year, so I'm very excited to see him get out there, but tonight he's going to have a lot of fun with these guys, and right now they've got people just rolling.
The Barbie car is over and over and over again. Max service in the Barbie car. That's excellent.
That's going to be a pretty big target, I feel, out there with the bright colors. It's going to be really easy to find, so he's going to have some trouble. The trophy truck is just rolling all around. I'm not even sure. That's the push truck? That's supposed to be a pace car?
I guess. I think that's Mike Lepicki in that truck. Hey, look at the number 91, the Gravedigger car. That is our very own league owner, Jason Tripp, out there in the car. He's really, really good at getting into wrecks, so this is his kind of race.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks nothing out of the ordinary for that 91 car, so he's in his element tonight. Look at him just pushing people all around. Super cool car, though. I know it was a fan favorite out in Nashville, and you guys got to go to Nashville, Sean. Tell us how that was.
Man, it was a really great time. It was great to meet a lot of these guys in person. Didn't have any trouble or anything like that. I will tell you that NASCAR had some trouble at that race with the parking issues, the traffic issues. They ran out of water in all the concession stands with 100 laps to go in 93-degree heat. Not the best thing in the world, but it was fun to be there.
Yeah, you live and you learn, and from the most part, it seems like people still had a great time nonetheless, and I had a great time watching from home. I'm a big Kyle Larson fan, so he just dominated as always at that track, and brought it home for the Hendricks team. So yeah, I'm kind of jealous that I missed it out on it this year, but I'm hoping that we can do something similar coming up in this next season.
Oh man, I really, really wish that we could get out to Vegas. I'm not sure that's going to happen this time around, but could you imagine our entire league in Las Vegas?
No. Making it out of Vegas alive, I can't guarantee that all of us would do so. So it's probably best that we stay away from Vegas. I mean, Sean, I live in Charlotte, and the Roval's in October, so it's a great race. I'm just saying. Or Daytona in February could be good too. So just some options to throw out there as well.
Yeah, that might. A couple of good ones there, and it would be a lot of fun. I know we did have a good time. We were not nearly as prepared as we probably should have been. Now that I've got my first NASCAR race under my belt, which that was Nashville, so now that was my first NASCAR race ever.
Oh my!
And so now that I know what to expect, I can set other things up and have a little bit more fun with it, I think. So. So I think it's just
I had no idea. That's so cool, man. Well, yeah, it only gets better. You can't take your first impressions from a track that had their first Cup race and first races within 10 years. I'm telling you, man, they only get better from there. And I was a little perturbed that they didn't allow you to take coolers in too. That's the whole experience in my book. So, yeah. But we're gonna get you out to a few more, man. I did not know that you had never been to a Cup race or any race NASCAR in general.
Nope, that was the first one. The roar of the engines, if you've never been in person, that is worth the ticket alone. And so it was a really, really good time. And looking out there on the track right now, we got 29 drivers that have shown up for tonight's race. That is a great turnout for just what we're considering to be a fun race.
Yeah, I see Cole Martin out there. He's got the third fastest speed. Last season's truck champion out there in the 86 machine. Not sure if he's out on track right now in all this chaos. It seems like they heard me was pretty surprised when we tuned in at first and they were running clean laps. And I don't think there's a clean part of the racetrack out there right now. So they must be getting their other practice in right now. And Jason Tripp is having a little bit of a tough time getting back on all four wheels.
Well, I mean, again, you know,
the
troubles between myself and Jason Tripp on the track, where he spun me out once, I've spun him out once. You know, it doesn't shock me that he's having trouble keeping the car going forward, but that's why we love him as our as the owner of Speed Racing Network. Is you know, something that I've got to say really quick before we've got 12 seconds until we grid up here. Most leagues, the league owner or the admin races in the races also, and it's really close to impossible to do that and to really be fair to everybody and not to be biased, that sort of thing. And so Jason Tripp decided, I'm not going to race in any of these. I want to run the best leagues out there, and that's what he's gotten into with Speed Racing Network. So we really appreciate him and all the hard work that he puts in. I'll tell you, nobody knows how much hard work this guy puts in. We stay on the phone long nights just to talk about the league and stuff like that. But I think we are about ready to get this party started here. I think we're going to get gridded up. And Joshua Balliet was the fastest in practice, and he is also the fastest in qualifying as well. So Joshua Balliet from Tank Racing itself, we are going to see him up front. You know what? Let's take a look at the grid here really quick. So Joshua Balliet's going to start us off. Seth Berger in second. Cole Martin, last season's Truck Series champion, in third. Adrian Schumacher from Tank Racing in fourth.
Yeah, we got Landon Cordulo. We're going to have to get a pronunciation check on that one before the rest of the season starts. Jacob Smith in sixth out of Roel Smith Racing. Brian Smith, the spotter for RSR, he's going to be running with us a little bit this season. He's going to be starting seventh. Dean Brummett, another RSR. So we got Tank at the top four, and then it seems like RSR in the next four.
Yeah, and then you got out there ninth, Corey Saucier, one of our best drivers from the Truck Series. They're in ninth place. Edward Shearer, who is a new driver to Speed Racing Network this season, he's up there in 10th. Blair Holloman, another new driver for Speed Racing Network, they're in 11th. And Rob Yost Jr., and we called him the ultimate underdog last season. I'm not sure he's going to be the underdog this season, buddy.
Yeah, he had a really, really good run in the Truck Series last year, and everything's reset coming here into Season 2, and, we're going to see if he can pull off the same type of thunder he laid down last year coming up here in Season 2, but I expect him to do really well. He learned a lot last season. But before we get too far into this, Sean, you gave a lot of credit to Jason where it is due, but we owe a lot of credit to you too, buddy, and you put in a lot of time and effort to make this show look as good as it does, and you just want the best for each and every driver out there, so we appreciate you as well, and I couldn't go on without saying that.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you saying that. Really, it's a lot of fun for me. I really do enjoy watching all these drivers out there really having a great time, and that is what we're here for tonight. We are here just to have a good... Oh, my goodness, I just found out that they expanded it out to 75 laps. See, somebody needs to tell me what's going on out here.
Yeah, it's just we're doing this by the whim of our teeth, or I don't even know what the expression is, but you know what I mean. We're just going at it and just making it up as we go, and nonetheless, we're going to have a ton of fun tonight. 75 laps is just going to fly by, and we're just going to be having some good laughs here. Yeah,
there is only one rule here tonight, Greg, and that is you're not allowed to drive through the pit lane. So last season when we had one of these, someone found out that they could just drive through pit lane over and over and over again because there were no black flags or anything like that, and they could avoid a lot of carnage. So the only rule here tonight is no driving through pit lane. And so, man, besides that, it is a free-for-all, and we are about to get this party started.
Yeah, it's looking a little dusty out there. There's a lot of dirt kicking up from that truck, and you think it's dirty now. It's going to get real dusty here in a second when we got people flying all over the place. I have a feeling that Joshua Balliet has a big target on his back as we come to the green here. Old Barney up in the stands going to be waving it, and we are underway here with Tank Racing's Fireworks and Flips 2021 race.
Oh, and this is great because we've already got wrecking going on. Corey Saucier wrecked. We got Max Service in the Barbie car wrecked. Oh, my goodness, this is about to get crazy. We're 3 wide here. Going to and the 13. That's Bo Tiffany. Gets sideways now. He's backwards on the track.
Boy, he is just a human wrecking ball right now, just whipping it around there. And Cole
there's-
Martin throwing it in deep on Joshua Valiant.
Oh,
man.
we got wrecking going on. That is, I didn't even see who that was. That is.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Oh,
It's
Kyle
like
Wimble.
91. Man,
Kyle Wimble
I
is
hope you
going
have a
upside
blend cam
down.
ready.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's a big assistance there to get him back on all four.
Look at that. This is great.
A big roadblock heading here into turn 3.
So, but Joshua Balliet still leads this thing.
Yeah, that's surprising after Cole Martin was really laying on him there. I don't know what happened to Cole. He dropped back to 5th, well, 4 seconds off the pace, but someone's hung up on the wall there. I can't really tell who the 91 car is. Looks like
The 91
that's Tripp.
That's Tripp, yeah. So
His paint reset for a second, and I think that's why I couldn't tell. But yeah, there he goes again. So, I think everyone's dishing a little bit of little frustration out on Tripp, which I don't know if that's really warranted right now. But you know, they're all having a blast out there. Someone's flipping on this straightaway. It is chaos.
oh, this is insane. But got Balliet going around the outside, which is probably the smartest move here to get around that outside, get away from all the carnage down on the inside. But he's looking like he's doing really, really well out there. Only 10 cars on the lead lap right now.
Yeah, I was just about to mention we got 9 cars on the lead lap. I think Brian Smith is going to have an opportunity to run away with this thing, as it's just him and Joshua Balliet. Unless someone can get up there, make some noise, and get them off pace, they're going to run away with this thing. They got to look for those black cars.
Yeah, Brian Smith, the superstar spotter for Roel Smith Racing last season. And like you said, I think we're going to see him in some races this season, possibly. So we'll have to see what happens there. But Seth Berger now passes Joshua Balliet for second place. But Brian Smith is just running away with this thing. He's about a half a lap ahead of everybody.
Man, this is just wild. Could you imagine seeing something like this in like real life? I think I know Tony Stewart just created that Superstar Racing Series, but I think someone needs to come up with a Demolition Derby Racing Series, because this is a hell of an idea.
Oh, this is well, if for no other reason than on iRacing. I mean, the cars don't cost you anything, so this would be a great idea for a dare I say, a league.
Look at Brian just navigating around all the chaos. He's doing a heck of a job doing it. Right now he's got clean air, and he could just really see where the wrecks are going to be happening, and we're already on lap 11 here. So like I said, it's going to fly by. Oh, he had to dodge the 97 there.
Oh,
it's going to get into the 9 a little
right
bit.
through the 9.
I think he's got a snowplow on the front of that Davenport
Oh my
thing
gosh!
there.
And he
Oh, there we
finally
go.
gets turned sideways, so that's going to allow Balliet to catch
Someone's
up
gonna hit him
a
here,
little
yeah.
bit.
He's going to become a punching bag out there in turn 3 and 4.
Oh,
He's able to
he's
get
back.
it going. Yeah, people need to realize who's in the lead here and just start nailing whoever it is, because that seems to be the strategy here. And look, the 49 is going to get into him there. He's going to be able to keep it going straight, but someone's going to have to take him out if they want a chance to get back up in that lead.
And forgive us for not actually saying the names of these drivers that they're running into, because they're not our normal numbers or paint schemes or anything like that. So we're trying to be sure that we figure all that stuff out also. But Brian Smith just running away with it. His teammate, Jake Rowell, in second place now back here. Still 14 seconds off the pace, but Jake Rowell running away as well.
Tripp, I think, is just out there being
Oh, and there
literally.
goes Brian Smith.
Yep, there he goes. Someone needs to get him again. There he goes. He's going to knock him on the roof. Nope, he's going to get pointed straight. He gets really lucky right there, but Jake Rowell's going to have an opportunity to gain some ground on him.
A lot of ground. And there goes Brian Smith again, and Jake Rowell into 22 is going to get past him right here and take the lead. It says the 22, it says the 17 on his car, but see, more trouble.
I think each time we keep coming past this front straightaway, we see the 91 of Jason Tripp on his roof, and there he is again.
Jason Tripp now 7 laps down already.
I think he's just asking people
waiting.
to flip him over, and people are just driving
Please help
by.
me. Please.
Can we get an onboard
Can someone
cam with
please help
Jason?
me? Anybody help me?
Yeah, this is what,
Please.
Yep, there we go.
Oh,
He gets a little bit of
close.
assistance. Nope, he needs a little bit more.
Oh, and
Okay.
that's
Mike
Mike
Lipicki,
Lipicki.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Mike Lipicki at the truck. Oh, and then somebody
Oh,
hit.
and he's stuck in the wall.
No.
Oh, he's going to have to come around. He's going to emphasize. I think he's going to come back around and line this up. I think this is going to be really funny right here.
You know what? We're going to hang on here really quick because we want to see what happens. Because this,
He's holding the gas.
sitting there. This is our league owner. This is why he is a league owner and not a driver.
I imagine we're going to see Mike Lipicki come by here shortly, just nail him from behind.
I'm not sure where he's at. Oh, here he goes. Oh, wow. Sends him to the moon.
Oh, no. Get it over. Oh, man. Well, now he's really going to be able to get... Oh, and they're both on their roofs.
We're going to have to go back and check out that rec replay.
Oh, my God.
It's going to have to happen. This is great. Here comes Mike Lipicki right now.
I could tell exactly what was going to happen when Mike Lipicki went back around.
Here he comes.
Licking his chops.
Sends Jason Tripp flying.
I mean, we just said all those really nice things about Jason Tripp, and we really do mean it. But how many times do you get the chance to just lay one on Jason Tripp? And that's what Mike Lipicki did right there. It looks like he finally got it on all fours as he's not in the turn anymore. He might be in the other one. I'm not sure. But, man, looks like Nathaniel Mann has taken the lead, though. We've had a lead change, Sean.
We have, and we're sorry we missed that. But man, we were having some fun with Jason Tripp there. But Jake Rowell in second, Brian Smith in third. We actually still have 6 drivers on the lead lap, even after all this carnage.
It's turned into a little bit of a good race up front as Rowell's only 2 seconds back, and that can change.
It's going to change.
Yep.
And Joshua Balliet, our initial leader, our initial pole sitter, will now take second place.
Oh, boy, this is just too much fun. And, I don't even know where to look at on the track right now, but, man, that was super entertaining. Just watching Tripp lay on his hood right there, and they're having a great time out there as Nathaniel Mann, our leader, gets into somebody there.
And he's up in the wall. He's stuck.
That might put him in the that's going to be going to be a reset there.
He had to tow. And so Joshua Balliet will take the lead, and Jake Rowell only 2 seconds behind. So, we've got a better fight out here than I thought we would.
Man, these cars are perfect for this exact thing that we're seeing, just because those curved noses could really throw people into the fence like we just saw right there. And we got people flying around, mud all over these cars, and Jake Rowell is doing his best to stay in front of Balliet, and he's doing a great job of it right now. You're going to go on board and see him just wheeling this thing around and dodging any of the carnage. There goes the Barbie car of Max Service, and now we got Mike Lipicki right in front of him. Got the 8 coming up and going to potentially hit him. Nope, he's going to get by here, and he's got some clean track if he can just maneuver around these guys.
Yeah, Mike Lipicki basically out there in the truck to kind of save people that are flipped upside down. So that is kind of his goal out there. But now Jake Rowell turned backwards, and so Andrew Harris has a chance here to catch up a little bit. Not sure he's going to get that opportunity. He definitely caught up.
And there's Jason Tripp just getting another lick right there.
Jason Tripp is 16 laps down right now.
I certainly hope he is not using any type of virtual reality device.
He is in virtual reality, I guarantee it.
Oh, my God.
I guarantee it. That is all he has, if I remember correctly. So,
that would be sick.
That's excellent. So Jake Rowell still leads this thing by 3.5 seconds over Joshua Balliet, but now he turns sideways and gets flipped over. So here comes Balliet. Balliet's going to get... Oh, but Balliet's in the pits.
Oh, that's one of the rules. So he's going to have
he's got to get back out there, and he will. Yeah, he'll come down.
Hey, speed here, but I'm just going to
call
out one of our newcomers that I've seen a lot lately, and I'm very surprised to see him on the lead lap. Wait, no, he's not in the 8 car. I'm trying to find who is in the 8 car because they just seem to be. Oh, it's Seth Berger. He is out there just causing all sorts of chaos.
And there goes Jason Tripp again.
Yeah, he is just getting. He is in bumper car mode right now, and he is just finding any car that he can hit, and he is doing exactly that. But still, only 2 laps down.
Yeah,
so.
He's up in 10th. He's not doing that bad. But Joshua Balliet leads this thing even after being in the pits there for a little while. Andrew Harris not too terribly far. Never mind. Andrew Harris up on his lid.
Oh, boy.
That's going to be tough to flip over from there.
Oh, man. Looks like Jason just limping around. He's just trying to take it easy. I think he needs to get his wits about him if he is, man. I had no clue he was actually running VR tonight, but, boy, that is going to be a headache for me.
I'm pretty sure he's running VR. He usually runs VR, so that That's going to be poor guy. Poor guy.
He's on his lid again.
Balliet in the lead by almost a lap, and then he got tangled up a little bit here. Got a bunch of people on his tail, including Brian. I believe that was Brian Smith.
Is that Smokey in the Trans Am right there? Look like.
Oh no, that's Bo Tiffany. Is who that is? That turns Joshua Balliet. Oh, and Balliet hard into the wall.
Oh boy, this is a big one right here. He's gonna have a tough time getting turned around real quick.
And
he gets wrecked again. Yeah, he's gonna make up a lot of time here if he can avoid any of this carnage. 20 is gonna be sliding up right in front of him. He's able to get by.
Oh, but Balliet back going forward again. Oh, and a huge hit there.
Right in the Brian Smith, who was one of our leaders, now a lap down.
And there's Jake Rowell making it through that entire thing. Oh, tagging Barbie a little bit there. And Bo Tiffany takes a direct right turn. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Jake's got a paint that's... See, I think the smart guys are the ones that showed up with kind of a generic, just plain paint scheme. Like this white car that's flying around, that's kind of the strategy I would have taken, just so people don't know exactly who you are.
The leader is flipped over. He can't do anything, and here goes Balliet.
He's going to need a little bit of assist. Schumacher out to the lead now, though. He's gotten some trouble. Brian Smith's going to take a shot at him here. This is madness. Or no, that was Nathaniel Mon in the 48.
This is the best thing ever. And so Joshua Balliet, all of a sudden, a whole lap ahead.
Did you just see him get through there?
There's got to be some glitching going on here.
Ripex.
So, Joshua Balliet a lap ahead of everybody except for Landon Chiardolo. Sorry, Landon, I'm butchering your name right now.
I have a feeling that will not hold up just because we saw somebody just get sent into the stands. I believe it was Mon when he was in the lead earlier, so that's all it takes, and then you have to tow, and then everyone's back. So we're halfway through this race, and with all the carnage that we've seen so far, people can find him now. They know exactly who they're looking for with that pink number on the side, and they're going to be gunning for him.
Well, they need to do it quickly because he is now officially a lap ahead of the entire field.
And just to speak on Balliet, he had a really great end to the last season, like we mentioned earlier. I expect to see big things from him in the Cup season, so really good to see him out leading this thing, even though it's a fun run. Definitely deserving to be out front as he runs into Nathaniel Mon right here, but able to keep it going.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, great run last season, especially because he had a couple of teammates out there, but not a full team. And so for him to be as successful as he was without a full team there, kind of defending him and watching his back and that sort of thing, is extremely impressive. But now he's got that full team, including one of those teammates is Emerson Ardon, who I consider one of the most analytical and technical drivers out there. So really enjoy watching him race. So I think he's going to do a great job this season.
Oh, our leader's on the lid. This is big for the rest of the field.
And he's just sitting there, and I don't think anybody's going to help him.
Nope, that's a bad spot to be in unless he gets one of his teammates to help him out, which, it just looks... I'm not sure what people are doing out there right now. But Landon is going to be able to come back around here, and after this, look at that big... Did you see that big pile up going by that last turn? I think people just surrounded Balliet and
he's still on his lid. Look at this.
That's what I said. That's all it takes. And now look, he's all the way back to third. He's going to get a little bit of assist here from the 20 car, but not enough.
Not much of one. My goodness. And Landon Chiardolo. Landon, give me a call after this. Let me know how to say your last name, buddy.
Sean, I'm going to let you take it for a second. I need to get another drink.
Oh, man. Is it a wreck time? So, Landon Chiardolo is just out there running away with this thing. A half a lap ahead. Adrian Schumacher in the sixth there in second place. Those are the only two on the lead lap right now. But Landon having a little bit of trouble here, and that will allow Adrian to kind of come around and catch up a little bit. So, Adrian getting closer and closer, only a couple seconds down now, as we just have complete and total carnage all over the track.
Hey, Sean, what did I miss?
You didn't. Well, a lot of wrecking. A lot of wrecking. Oh wow! Look at that pile up.
Yeah, Cole Martin has really gotten this whole demolition derby thing down. He is throwing cars all over the place, and he knows exactly the ones to look out for.
Gosh! Oh, and that was Landon. That was Landon, and he has to take a tow now. Adrian Schumacher's going to take the lead because of that.
Landon has left the building.
Unbelievable. Adrian Schumacher now takes the lead.
Oh, man, this is wild. Somebody in the middle of the road, nobody's getting no love. They're just going to leave him on his lid. See Rob Yost in that beautiful 98 car. He took a lot of time to get that car ready. It's cool to see him out there. But Schumacher
our leader
is flipping, and he's going to
he saved it
back over.
He saved it. But Jacob Smith now coming around. Jacob Smith back on the lead lap in the Pabst Blue Ribbon car here.
Can we get a daily or an annual Jason Tripp check-in here to make sure he is not on his lid too?
He's in the pits.
Oh boy. Maybe he's had enough with the VR.
Jason Tripp is 32 laps down. It's only been 46 laps. He's 32 laps down.
Completed 14 laps. Oh boy.
He used to be good at this thing.
Yeah, he is having a tough time. I mean, he sat on his lid for 10 laps, it seemed like, so that's 10 of his 36 right there. But, man.
Oh, this is absolutely... And, new person in the fray here, the 29. That's Austin Reedy. And so, Austin, one of the drivers up in the Cup Series last season. So, good to see him up front here. He is up in third place, but he is on the lead lap. So, Jacob Smith in the Pabst Blue Ribbon car in the lead still. Adrian Schumacher right behind. So Adrian Schumacher running that outside line. Oh, and that's going to cause him a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, they keep flip-flopping Schumacher and Jacob Smith. So that's what I'm guessing the race is going to come down to. Those two guys, they've done really good to keep their cars kind of heading in the right direction as we see Jacob Smith get spun back around. He's going to be able to stay on all fours there. Get it whipped back around, and we might see that 6 come around here if he can't get it going here soon. Jason Tripp, I think, is just out there to be a nuisance at this point, just driving in reverse.
And Austin Reedy had a run at that lead, but wasn't able to take advantage of it. So now it's
86. This dude, Cole Martin, knows what he's doing out here. This is his teammate, so I don't think he's going to take Jacob Smith out this time. But he has been able to find the leader each time. Seems like he's kind of playing bodyguard almost right now, just kind of driving right next to him. But he has been throwing cars around. I've been watching that 86 this whole race, and he's been doing a hell of a job in this demo derby.
And Vincent Cortez out there in the chat saying it's Cardulo. It's Cardulo is Landon's last name.
So we can do that.
I can mess that up some more. No problem. So Jacob Smith still in the lead. But now Jake Rowell is going to maybe go side by side with him. Oh, Jake Rowell goes into the wall. He goes spinning.
Oh, boy.
And Jacob Smith is going to start walking away a little bit more as Jake Rowell. Oh, Jake Rowell on his lid. Here comes Joshua Balliet.
Jake Rowell missing his spotter out there, Brian Smith, as Brian Smith just laid one on him there going through that turn.
Sometimes the spotter has to take matters into his own hands.
It's true. He let the spotter loose today, and you see what's happening. 23 to go. This is just flying by, just like these cars are flying around this track.
Jacob Smith putting on a show out here in the Pabst Blue Ribbon car.
Yeah, people need to find that car and take it out. He's going to have a lot of congestion here, and he's just maneuvering it very well. He's got some clean track right now.
This is the best, man. Oh, look at all these cars backwards all over the track, getting flipped everywhere.
I'm going to ask for another Jason Tripp check-in because I'm telling you, he is just being a nuisance out here at this point, driving in reverse. He is not even looking at what's ahead of him. He is just driving in reverse, getting in people's ways.
That is great. Oh,
taking people to the grave with that gravedigger car.
If you do this in our leagues, you will get kicked out. But right here, right now, the league owner is just having a good time with it.
Yeah, as he's back on his lid, we'll see how long he stays on that lid again. And there he is.
There he goes. As he gets lapped one more time by Jacob Smith.
What's one more?
Oh, wow. And so Jacob Smith and Joshua Balliet are the only two still on the lead lap. So,
that's going to be...
Smith's having some problems. Here comes Balliet.
Yeah. It's going to make up a lot of time here. 19 to go, just under 20 left, and we're going to have a doozy of a finish. Someone else on their lid in the pit road lane, they might have had enough. He's going to get turned here by this 9 car. Who's in the 9 car? Holloman, one of our newcomers here. Excited to learn all these new names and see all these drivers, man, when we get out there to Daytona. But excited to have everybody in chat, too, that's watching tonight, man. We really appreciate you guys coming and kind of kicking off our season this way with a little bit of fun.
And
there goes
no, Jacob Smith just drives right through it, but Balliet only a second behind now. This is going to come down to the
race. These are the only cars within 2 laps of the leader here, so it's going to come down to Balliet, who's had a really good race, but Jacob Smith has controlled this thing towards the end, but he's got a lot of cars all over the track.
I mean, he is rolling just fine right now. Joshua Balliet gets hung up back there, so Jacob Smith still running away with this thing. Nothing but clear skies in front of him and a little bit of dirt.
Come on, Jason Tripp. You can get our leader. Come on, go find him. Nobody's safe out here.
And for those of you wondering, Jason Tripp still sitting here about 43 laps down.
You know, he's done the best. Oh, there you get some air from the 98 machine there, it looked like.
Jacob Smith still leads this thing. He's got Jake Rowell in his sights. That's his teammate right up there from last season. We'll see what he does with that.
He might be able to put Balliet down on the laps here soon and kind of run away with this thing. He's got a bunch of his teammates around him, which means he's probably safe.
And he did, because Balliet's on his lid, so Jacob Smith looking really good right now as he is 2 laps ahead of everyone now.
I can assure you, though, Sean, and everybody in Rev Racing, you can hear me say this. None of you would be safe right now, I'm telling you. So these are really good teammates out there for not taking Jacob Smith out when they have the opportunity to do so, because in a fun run like this, I'd be hitting every car I could find.
Yeah, no one is safe. Except for Jacob Smith, apparently, because he is just running through this field like it's nothing.
And there's Jason Tripp on his lid again.
Oh, what a great race. Oh, my goodness. This is great.
And 10 laps to go. We're going to be done here in a couple minutes with Jacob Smith with the pace he's running right now. Seems like some people are trying to get to that quarter panel, take him out, but unable to do so.
They need to, because Joshua Balliet will now be 3 laps down if Jacob Smith can catch him once again.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a roadblock here in one of these turns and just completely swallow him up, because he is just running away with this thing. 2 laps down from the second place, 3 laps down in third place, so he's got a lot. And there's Jason Tripp still on his lid. Seems like he's going to get no love from anybody this time.
You want to give me a penalty? There's your penalty.
Oh, yep. Bruce Sampson on his lid there in the 63 car. Oh, there's the shot.
Finally, somebody takes a shot at Jacob Smith.
We need continuous shots right here. Jake Rowell's going to drive up behind him, but yeah, he's just doing a great job of maneuvering here.
Oh, Jason Tripp, like he's stuck up on the pit wall.
I didn't even know you could do that. And Jason Tripp found a way. Getting up here to 6 laps to go. We're going to be done here in a minute.
Yeah, it's not going to take very long. This race is not taking very long. Could you imagine a full-length race like this? This would be insane.
I think we're going to need to get a picture. We're going to have to ask somebody in this race to get us a picture of Jason Tripp sitting on the wall like that. And I think that, Sean, you need to put that up in your office.
He's still there.
I don't think anybody is going to be able to help him.
Nobody wants to help him.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you see all the carnage happening around Jacob Smith, but not happening to Jacob Smith, as he is just running away with this thing. And Jacob had a really good season last year. Ended it not the way he wanted to, but he made it to the final 5. looking to let a little steam loose here after not getting that championship and doing a great job.
Yeah, his teammate Scott Healy walked away with the grand prize, but Jacob Smith had a really good run there as well. So really good to see him once again here, as well as his teammates back out there on the track. But with 3 to go, he has just completely dominated this entire race.
Oh man, aren't you glad we didn't take Dean Brummett's advice and make this a drinking game?
This race has only taken about half an hour, but we would have been done. There's no way we would have survived.
Make it 50 more laps. Come on, they can make it. A little bit of a slow up there, but not going to be enough for Balliet to get by him 2 more times as we're down to 2 laps to go. He's going to have to get hung up like Jason Tripp was on the wall for even a shot at Jacob Smith here.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to do something, but I don't think it's going to happen as the white flag flies.
They're going to have to box him. They're going to have to box him in or something.
It's going to take a little bit more than that. Cars flying all around
if he got
him.
sent over the wall right there. He's going to come around here the last 2 turns and just beg to see that checkered flag from Barney up there in the stand. He's going to bring it home for the Fireworks and Flips 2021 presented by Tank Racing. What a show.
Oh, that is so much fun to see. And now some extracurriculars, but who really cares right now? Oh, and now he gets flipped over the pit.
Yeah, that's what the field needed right there. A little bit too late though. But yeah, Jacob Smith, Joshua Balliet, and Adrian Schumacher, one of the newcomers, is going to be our top 3.
Yeah, Brian Smith in 4th. It looks like Everett Shearer in 5th. Oh, another newcomer there. Austin Reedy in 6th. Cole Martin in 7th. And here we go. So Landon Cardulo. There you go. We got it. We're going to figure this thing out. Up in 8th, Nathan Mon up in 9th, and then Jake Rowell from Rowell Smith Racing up in 10th. 7 laps down. So
yeah. Man, what a show. That was so much fun. Are we going to get some interviews here, Sean?
You know what? Let's bring in a couple of people.
We got to talk to Jason Tripp.
Well, you know what? First, let's talk to Jason Tripp, and then we're going to try to get Mike Lepicki in here as well from Tank Racing. So let's pull Jason Tripp up into the chat right now. And Jason, so hey man, keep that car running. You're only 50 laps down or so.
Yeah. I think my pit strategy tonight just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I think I short pitted. I sped in the pit lane one time, potentially. I did scrape the wall 1 or 2 times, caused a little bit of a challenge there. But, overall, good race. I'm pretty happy. Good car tonight. It, I only had 1 gear reverse. Everything else didn't seem to work too well. So, other than that, everything seemed really well. I thought my strategy was good. I really felt I was going to come on strong in the last, 56 laps here. So I slid past my pit and just cost me the race, I guess,
Well, Tripp, I'm a little disappointed because Kyle Busch won with just 4th gear, and you're telling me you couldn't win with just reverse?
I don't know what to tell you. It was, there was a lot of dirt, a lot of fog, a lot of confusion, and the motion sickness was significantly cut down in reverse than it was going forward. So, but again, I just, and I do blame, I think Mike Lepicki had something to do with this, and probably Devin Zimmerman as well. So I'd like to blame those guys. And, hopefully our season goes something like this,
Well, no. Hopefully, the season doesn't go like this. That is more potential cautions out there than we want to see all season long. But as far as this season coming up, man, what do you expect to see? We've got a lot of great new drivers coming in.
No, we've got a lot of good drivers coming. We've expanded our I-rating caps just a bit to allow for more, just a little bit more talent coming in too. So we've expanded the Cup Series from 4,000 to 5,000, and Xfinity from 3,000 to 35, and trucks from 2 to 25. So hopefully that'll make the field, a little bit more aggressive and a little bit fun, better watching, better race. But overall, I think we've got a lot of interest right now. The Truck Series has got over our roster limit. The Xfinity is right at the roster, and we're about 4 or 5 guys away from having a complete roster in Cup as well. So I expect to see a lot of cars on the track, and we've made some adjustments this season that I think are going to have a big impact when it comes to cleaning up the racing and just some of the challenges we faced last year. So I'm looking forward to the season. I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, man, it is going to be a lot of fun, and we really appreciate you being here. I know you have some other races that you sometimes like to do on Friday nights, but this was a really, really great race for our entire league. Great turnout also, and looking forward to a big season this season.
Yeah, for sure. It doesn't matter what league I race in. My performance is usually about the same. So,
just as many wrecks for Jason Tripp in a demolition derby as in a regular race. So.
That's right.
So good in reverse.
I did have to pull over, make a couple text messages, and take a phone call. So, just a normal night, just a normal Friday night. That's what we do.
All right, buddy. Well, we're gonna let you go. Congratulations on getting this league put together and everything. Can't wait to see it here in a couple weeks as we kick it off.
Yes, sir. As always, thank you guys. For doing the broadcast, and you guys do one fine job. So, thank you guys.
Thanks, buddy. Take care.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can't get Mike Lepicki in here. Kind of the guy that kind of put this thing all together for us here tonight. Mike Lepicki, Sean Griffith, and Greg Olenik up in the booth. How's it going, man?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Man, we saw you out there trying to help guys that were flipped over, and it seemed like 95% of the time it was Jason Tripp.
That man, he had a great car tonight, and I think he mentioned the fog. There might have been some fog that was kind of affecting his driving, but I don't know. I think just the track didn't come in how he liked it.
Oh man, that was a lot of fun out here. So what gets you guys to do stuff like this?
Season's so serious. We want to have a chance for the guys to come out and just have a good time, have some laughs, and take it lighthearted. Really kind of bond a little bit and set the season off on the right tone.
Well, man, great job here tonight, and I know we introduced all of Tank Racing to the world here tonight on the broadcast. We introduced each of the 3 teams. Who do you see that's kind of new this year, or a returning driver that's kind of going to be good for you guys?
Well, it's certainly not me. That's for sure. I don't know. We're all decent. I think Vinny Cortez could be really good this year. He's coming up from trucks into Xfinity. At least he talks like he's good. We'll see what he's got. I don't know.
Sounds good, man. Well, hey, great.
Don't give me that, Mike. You had a great season last year, man. I expect to see you up there again this year in Xfinity.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I just got to just not suck so much. So we'll see.
Buddy, great job here tonight putting this thing together. We appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you guys, your entire Tank team, here in a couple weeks, and get back out there and probably not wreck as much as what we've seen here tonight.
I hope not. But hey, thanks for hosting us, guys, and I really appreciate it.
All right, buddy, take it easy.
Hey, have a good one.
All right, let's see if we can't get our winner in here really quickly. Hey, Jacob Smith, Sean, and Greg Olenik up in the booth. How's it going, man?
Doing well. How about you guys?
Man, doing great. What's the secret, buddy? I mean, when you go out there and dominate by more than 2 laps, it just seemed like you had some sort of a snowplow on the front of your car, just moving people out of the way.
I think there was a little learning curve. I got taken out a couple times at the beginning of the race, but after that, it's just playing a pretty big game of avoid everybody and be patient, and just got to have some luck fall your way here.
Yeah, that seems to be the key out there. You had Jason Tripp driving around in reverse out there the whole time. What was the biggest roadblock you kept encountering? Who was your biggest trouble out there?
I think it actually might have been my own teammates. Jovi kept destroying me, and I think Jason Tripp actually had a target on me for a couple laps. So they were hard to avoid. I feel like just all the RSR guys kept hitting into each other more than we were getting hit by anybody else.
Well, this is the time to do that. I mean, this is the time to kind of let that frustration out a little bit and have a little bit of fun out there on the track. But what do you see going forward into this season? What do you see coming up for your team?
I think we've got a really good lineup this year going for all three series here. We've got Cole still in trucks, and Xfinity, our team is looking really solid. I'm stepping away a little bit in Cup. I'm not doing full time this year, so I'm letting James Holzer take the wheel of our last spot in Cup. So I think we're going to be really competitive across all three series this year, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, man, we'll miss you out there full time, but we definitely see a huge team getting put together by Royal Smith Racing, and I don't think there's a single name on there that isn't expected to win every single week. So Royal Smith Racing might be that team this year that is just tough to beat, but a lot of good drivers out there this season, and we'll see how it all shakes out.
Well, even in these dirt practice races, we still managed to put it in victory lane each week, so I think you might be right.
Sounds good, man. Well, hey, can't wait to see you guys, your entire team here in a few weeks as we kick off the season, but hopefully we'll see you down the road as well.
Yep, you guys have a good night.
All right, you too, man.
Yep, bye-bye.
All right, well, Greg, man, great race here tonight, but just wait because here we go, Daytona. We are going there July 14th, and it is time for the season opener.
I am so excited. I love restrictor plate racing. I couldn't think of a better way to kick off our 20-week season. We had such a great season for season 1 of Speed Racing Network last season, and man, it's just only going to keep building and building and getting better and better. We got a bunch of new drivers out there. Like I said, this was an opportunity to get to see some of them out there. Granted, they don't really show off their asphalt skills out there today. We know that, but we are going to really set the tone for the whole season at Daytona, and I cannot wait. I can't wait.
It is going to be an absolute blast. So definitely come back, watch everything that we've got this season because it's going to be bigger than ever. It's going to be better than ever. But for myself, Sean Griffith, and Greg Olenik, and everyone here at Speed Racing Network, we always like to remind you to go faster.